Yeah, we're back. We're live again.
I'll hop on over there. Remember to mute it this time.
How is there a like on this live stream that just went live?
Because I'm here.
Oh, but there. They're showing 0 viewers and a like. Wait.
got to praise algorithm. It says one watch for me, but I also tabbed in to look at it. So.
We're back, everybody. Why does chat look weird?
Because it's empty.
Interesting. Somebody type something. My chat looks weird. Well, if anybody typed anything, I'm not seeing it.
We got testing for me and Burger from Not Good Chris. So if you're not seeing any of that, yeah, your chat's messed up.
Huh. Yeah, I can't see chat. If I pop it out, I can see it. I guess we'll just do that. Oh yeah, I went and grabbed lunch, dinner lunch.
Good call. I got whatever meal you want to call that on the way myself.
Yeah. You only need one meal a day.
There needs to be a between noon and 5 equivalent for brunch.
It's true. What's called the North American meal? Games Workshop only has one attachment point on these heads.
Oh,
I know that's a good thing. I love that. It means I can prime and paint right on the sprue. I have 40 of them to paint.
I'm just remembering the hell that is putting Necron warrior faces on. They go in at exactly one angle and no other.
Yeah, I don't know why the faces are so separate.
The whole body's one piece except for the arms. Why'd the face have to be separate?
Right. Like whatever.
Especially if you know I got to put together at least 40 of these.
Thankfully, he's painted them silver. Yeah, it's two of the not start collecting. I don't know, whatever they call that box set. It's two of those.
Combat Patrols, I think, are the new one.
They're launch boxes. Sorry, it's two launch boxes. I mean, Pigeon, I'm making progress for my job. It is raining hard. I don't think you guys can hear it, but it is raining hard out there. It's the kind of rain out there that makes people forget how to drive.
Oh, that's the worst.
Hey man, sorry, Pigeon, progress is progress, my dude. No, why do you have to have sunglasses? That's something I have to paint. Damn. Selfish dwarf.
These sunglasses, I remember read a post of some people planning to convert their Horus to have Thunder Warrior sunglasses.
No. That's such a product of the 90s.
Just double down on the betrayal, you know?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that in a minute. Yeah, we'll be live on Thursday. We won't be live today. We're gonna do this instead. Because I got to get them done. The new goal is glue the heads on by 6 p.m. I'm gonna rest this. Perfect. Oh, so much water by brush. People are getting off work now. Well, I guess in this time zone. Yeah, I did, Jedi Boss. I made the quick stop. I haven't started chewing yet, but I will as soon as I get all this on. I also was able to I sealed everything already in between. I turned the compressor on while I wasn't streaming, so all the bodies are sealed. We're grinding it out. We're getting it done. Ooh, Drewski working on Conquest. 10 picks.
Right.
Did you already buy stuff for Conquest, Drewski? What people am I taking care of around me? Batman? Somehow I feel like this is shade again.
And I'm back.
Sometimes I think Chatman is Jonathan Kelly in disguise.
He isn't advertised saving money on cards, or is that the other Jonathan?
No, that's Johnny Payne. Yeah, I guess I took an hour nap. So what is that? 10. I've been painting for about 9 hours today. Okay. I have earned the right to snack slightly. Oh yeah, my mom has been driving. She had to go to the dentist. My sister dropped her off, and I picked her up.
We get started on the red. Some of this more take care.
Sure, if you want to jump in chat and tell me all about um those miniatures, I'm very very interested into what you've actually got. I can do mukbang. Luke and I did joke about starting that kind of a channel. But I think Luke is looking for any way to get lunch paid for.
I think you're right on that.
Bane, I painted for 9 hours on a stream so far today. I'm allowing myself for this burger while this contrast dries. How does the Votan compare to the Mark 6 Marines? Can the arms be swapped? No. Each Votan's all day, Scary. I gotta get these done by tomorrow. No, so the arms for every Votan body are locked to it. Like for example, this guy can assemble this rifle or this rifle. Oh wait, the wrong camera going, but you get the idea. This model can assemble with this rifle, or there's an extra bit like that for him, and there's an extra bit like that for him. This is normal for me. I paint like this every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday.
First model done for red.
19 more to go.
Means you're so quiet.
My painting desk is away from my mic.
Fair enough. Oh, these are a little big to be Nemesis bolters. I guess they could work. But these bits are going to be, oh, I guess they're not going to be coveted. You only get 1 per 10 anyway. But I don't think people are going to be willing to part with those bits. Weapon's too good. Oh yeah, Bane for sure. We did a lot of chatting today. We did, you should check the Discord. We did, prepare a budget for the Kickstarter that we're going to do to create our own Horus Heresy series. We're going to be starting a Kickstarter sometime this week. We're aiming for about $6.5 billion to pay for all the A-list actors that we pre-casted
And
in our
GW, don't forget, we're just buying.
we're gonna buy Games Workshop for 1.5 billion, and then we're gonna I'm gonna embezzle at least $1 billion. The remaining 4 billion are gonna be to like get all our scripts and actors and everything. We spent a good portion of today. We probably spent an hour, maybe 2 hours, perfecting the cast. I don't remember anybody we decided though. Back to work. I only push. Oh, this is a painting shirt. This thing is covered in like house paint. This is meant for us. I'm a messy person. This is the shirt I spill on the least. Go figure. I like those not Terminator models. I can't wait till they are available. Yeah, that's what it is, Ken. This is a shirt meant for spilling and splashing paint. And every time I'm not wearing it, I stain something. Bane, you know what? We didn't cast a Marduk, so you're free. Work in the asylum or should be in the asylum, Chatman? All right, Chatman, serious question. Are you Jonathan Kelly? Not Terminator models. Well, it's easy to make one-for-one comparisons to Space Marines. These are kind of in power armor, but like in half power armor. Yeah, that's exactly what Jonathan Kelly would say. It's done. Which is gonna be my brush? Oh. There it is.
Threw a pic in things you're painting.
Pardon me?
I threw a picture in things you're painting.
Things you're painting. There's too many channels in this Discord.
The results of that airbrush white.
Oh well. A few things that uploaded here. What? Nika. Yeah, I really like that. Like it popped from the when those spears were in the background of your previous image. Like it really popped. Did you just do that?
Yeah, the red. Yeah,
You played many games with the OCR? How are they currently
I
standing?
haven't gotten any in with them yet. No.
Ah, fair. I hear they ain't as good as they used to be.
I picked up from that from a mini war game kind. Just stopped playing.
Cody Roo! How's it going, Dave?
And I figured for AOS they might as well be my faction because 40k I play things that die and come back. Fantasy I play things that die and come back.
It's
you might as well keep that trend.
It's you undead players. You just stick to it across every game system. Contrast in the dry brush makes it look like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, you know what, Dave? I'm not getting those cookies from Michael. I'm not even gonna be mad at him. I'm gonna understand. Grove is sitting on the couch right now, sharing them with the dogs. I just know it. Are you gonna play LOV in 9th, or do you think they're too broken? Oh, Leeds Votan. Oh, I'm gonna play them, but I'm I'm gonna play them, and I think they're broken. Thankfully, I got a buddy coming from out of town. I'll be playing against him tomorrow with this army, and he knows what he's in for, and he's just gonna be here to help us show off the Leagues of Votan. Yeah, I'll probably have to not play the Greater Thurian League. I'll show them off first, and then probably have to not play them afterwards. Kind of tone the list down a little bit. I'll probably play the Ymir Conglomerate to tone down. Man, I hate this brush for cleaning. It's true, Drewski. I'm always down for that. Just come to me. It makes my life easier. You know, if you just show up at the bar by the studio, I can't say no. Yeah, but I mean, I'm willing to destroy a brush. Um, I use so many of them. I freaking love this dry brush. So what's it called? AK dry brush. I love this one so much. I actually take my time and clean it good.
I started using cheap makeup brushes for my dry brushes, and I've been loving that.
Oh no, this is Windex to help break up the paint. You started using what?
Cheap makeup brushes for my dry brushing. I've been loving that.
I've heard actually many people doing that. I should try it. Yeah, sorry, I'm just cleaning the brush. I love this brush. I just want to take care of her. Okay, back to heads. We gotta glue these heads on in 30 minutes. Yeah, that guy's here. There's no paint on it. Excuse me. Excuse me again. So earlier today, hours ago actually, somebody, and I can't remember who, was talking about contrast paint on my Beastman. Yeah, I'm gonna do a very similar thing right now to these heads. I'm gonna pick up a couple of things. Black. A snake bite? No. No, actually not this one. This one was too shiny. I'm just gonna contrast paint over the beards. Take your time. There's a schedule to keep. They have deadlines and battle reports to film. You know, Drewski, I was about to go off in a big explanation for you. You don't get one. Wait. It's for reshaping the brush. Yeah, she just needed a ride, dude. Sorry, did I make it sound like an emergency? No. She was just my sister dropped her off at a dentist, and I was the one supposed to pick her up. But I knew I was supposed to pick her up at 4:30. I just forgot, and she texted me like 4 times. I was like 10 minutes late. It was all good. I just hate when I forget. Zach, how's it going, buddy? 2 boxes, dude. 2 boxes. Oh, oh good job, man. My dad had this same mustache. This guy's got weird mutton chops. Ash has painted in the day. Yeah. Go frenzy yourself. Ash is a machine. He was probably having the bits painted as he's cutting them off the sprue. Well, say happy birthday to your wife, Chris. I need my favorite contrast paint. Oh, there you are. All right, that was a bad call for color. Call for a snake bite leather. Yeah, we don't all get them at the same time. That's my compressor emptying out. I think Games Workshop is trying to pin down where the leaks are coming from. And I don't blame them. It's been bad. It's frustrating too because whoever's doing it is just going to ruin it for all of us. I guess it could be internal. I shouldn't just assume. I am not. This channel is in no way affiliated or connected with Games Workshop.
Despite your best efforts.
I just put my best efforts. No, I get it. I understand. I'm not. I make jokes, but like, I'm not mad. I'm not one of those entitled people. They can make time for me, great. If not, I get it. I need some trash. I'm gonna make one of a clip. Did you ever decide on Melkador? I believe that we did. Melkador was. I feel confident that we decided on a Melkador. Go check there's a document. I'm gonna go check the document. They posted in general? Yeah. I'll have it downloaded. Okay. What the heck? My chat disappeared again. Oh, well, there it is. Melkador. I can't find him in the list. Oh, okay. Yes. We decided Charles Dance was going to be the Melkador. The Lego Leagues of Votan? Is that really a thing?
I don't know, but it needs to be.
Ah, hell. Wait, hold on. You're telling me somebody went with a more expensive route? It's probably cheaper to buy just Games Workshop plastics instead of Lego.
Yeah, that'd be a bigger budget. It costs 9.1 billion for us to buy Lego, then make.
And then make the movie, yeah. Okay, we made our glue applying device. Steve, would you use more super glue or I use everything, but I'm gluing painted pieces to painted pieces, so I'm going to use Gorilla Glue for that. I put a little bit on our thing here. I'm just gonna dip in the collector. That's not enough glue. Any more glue? Hmm. Let's try to get one under this. Lego movement. Cheers. Mm. Why we're happy we have extra heads. Somebody's gonna end up with glue in their beard. You're gonna have to replace them. Gorilla Glue's my go-to. You got drawers of this stuff lying around. Bluebeard.
For a moment, I thought you were licking the excess glue off that needle, and I was say I can make an argument for brushes, but glue.
That's too far even for me. Yeah, we've all had glue in the mouth at least once. All right, that is 6 of 40 heads. Let's do a couple of Blackbeards. Resin stings. No thank you on the resin. Actually, this guy's wearing sunglasses. We're gonna have to make those black. Like hell, Games Workshop. What's with the mutton chops? They gonna come back again? 30,000 years in the future? So you've been at it for almost 10 hours, and I have to ask a serious question. How many times have you actually taken a sip of your paint water? I don't do that anymore. That actually never happens. But I used to.
Can't say I've ever had that problem, but I gotta fight my cats away from my paint water if I look away for a second.
Jeez. I'll say there's a reason why I pretty much only drink out of bottles.
You can trust it.
Yeah. Even though I used to work with a guy who would chew. He always had a water bottle for drinking and a water bottle for spitting. And yes, he would mix them up every now and then. Made me vomit every time I saw it. Would you wear mutton chops, my dude? Oh, I couldn't do it. I'm pretty confident I couldn't pull them off. I ruined it. Where's... See, when you say red beard, is it dyed red, or are you currently... Is you're blonde, right, dude? So is your beard dyed red, or are you one of those guys who has a red beard? Because in my youth, my beard was quite red before it turned gray. Fixed. I don't know what is up with my chat. I did have mutton chops for a day. It was a bet. There we go. Chat's fixed. I think it was during the COVID lockdowns. Colin and I were just doing crazy like bets for whoever like got more kills in Vermintide. The other person would have to do something, whatever. And for me, it was I had to shave. I had to do a video with mutton chops afterwards. It didn't look good. In fact, I'm pretty confident you can't find those videos anymore. In fact, let me rephrase that. I hope you can't find those videos anymore.
Would you try and destroy the evidence? They might pop up eventually. I know ever since Mini Wargaming put out that 15 or 10-year anniversary video, I've had 3+-year-old battle reports popping up in my suggested feed.
I wonder how that got into the algorithm. Actually, now that you mention it, same. Wait a second. It's probably because they re-upload them on the other channel.
You're going to have to get ahead of them on that one.
I'm gonna steal the idea. Stay tuned for next week's handheld fantasy battle report, or just one that's already on the channel. I wonder how many people wouldn't even notice.
I actually did see some about how some of the huge YouTubers, like Mr. Beast was a named one, will pay voice actors, like let's say someone that speaks Spanish, and they'll just say all the dialogue that happens in Spanish, and they'll re-upload it on a new channel, get new views, get paid for it twice.
Yeah, I would do that. There's not much money in the miniature wargaming market, but if there was, I could totally see paying somebody to dub it over in another language.
Mm-hmm.
You bald? You're bald. Another mutton chop.
Jonathan Payne, look in the description for the stream. It's the new YouTube channel down there.
Yeah. I'm gonna re-upload all these. Everything that's not a battle report is gonna go to the other channel. I'll push trying to get subscribers on it soon, because I could, after 1,000 subscribers and so many views, which I'm not worried about the views. I'll be able to monetize that channel too. I don't think I'll have any difficulty getting 1,000 subscribers over there. That being said, go over there and subscribe, everybody. Do me a solid. Gotta work the YouTube ad revenue. I dig this guy's mustache. This color I'm not liking. This is two of the launch boxes of the, I would say, Character Overlords of the Leagues of Votan, the Not Squats. Would it be bad if I just called them the Not Squats?
I don't know, but I just heard you say legs of Votan, and there being dwarves, that was even better.
A ton of legs. I have a
The
tiny
very
hand
day
army for 40k. We have superior craftsmanship because we have ton of hands. Oh, I'm gonna annoy so many people.
Oh, you gotta do that.
100%
Every
gonna do
battle
that.
report the whole time.
I want to see how many times I can say tiny hands tomorrow. Tiny
You have
hands,
to
big guns.
you have to show and film all of your advances. Go. We only advanced 3 because we got tiny legs.
Tiny legs. Hell, I'm gonna annoy myself. I'm totally doing this. Yep. This is Lieutenant Dan. He's got tiny legs. Who am I bullying? Everybody's smaller than me, Jonathan Payne. When the demographic is that huge, I don't think you can be a bully. Wait for this to dry a little bit. Okay, we are about to fall behind in time. There's nothing we can do. But who cares? New deadline. Get the heads on by 6:30. Called 7.
Steve, you're gonna hate me for this one.
What up?
But if you think about it, what are mutton chops if not tiny beards?
Lot of beards. To be fair, nobody, no head in these kits has a large beard. Has a big dwarven beard. They're all tiny beards. This is the tiny beard army. No filming tonight, Zach. No stream. I have to get these done for tomorrow morning. So I have to finish these tonight. That should be long enough. I don't like this head. I'll try to put it in somebody that looks down. I thought these heads would look nicer. At this point I realized that I probably should have just put the dome helmets on. This was a waste of time. I don't think they added a lot. They're not adding enough for me. But what's done is done. They're only missing metallics. Yeah, but like so this gun here. No. You should go this way. No, I forgot. There's a terrible light on that one. Actually, there's terrible light except for down here. Oh well. The gun casing is black. That's because I after I paint the metals is when I do the gun casings. So after all the metals are done, there's still a little more painting to be done. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Spooky Mans. Nah, I'm already committed to this particular scheme style. We're locked in. We're here. No point in trying to change right now. At this point, is just get it done. Did they get killed here? I don't think so. I think don't squats have kill team rules? Hmm. Well, I feel like their heads don't really fit into the slot right. Heads feel a little too big. Can't say ton of heads. Later, Zach. I'll be here. I'll say this is the first Games Workshop product put together in a while. Well, it's also the first Game Workshop project I put together in a while. But this is the first one in a while that I did that didn't have errors in the instructions. Dang it. Just kind of gotten used to instruction errors. Exactly.
I think people are going to keep asking if the armor's done until you get the guns done so people can see the difference.
I know. I'm good at that. Having trouble seeing chat right now anyway.
Looking down does tend to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, the armor's done. Except for the parts that are going to be metal.
The red green. I can't figure out what era those dwarves are trying to be from, though. They got shields and hatchets at the same time that they've got plasma rifles.
You know, I'm really not liking these dwarven heads.
How much work would it be to switch the remaining ones to the domes?
I don't have time. Not doable. Not an option. Unfortunately. That one didn't actually look bad.
Is it a proportion thing? Like, it just doesn't seem like it fits the model?
Yeah, the ones with hair. I don't like the proportions. But here we are. $20 more heads. And then we can do all the metallics. Damn, I really...
Well, we know if you add anything to the army, which heads you're going to use and which ones you're not.
difficult would this be? Nah, it's gonna be way too much work. I can't do it. Dang! think the only logical thing to do is to sell the army and start over again.
I mean, didn't you finish your Tyranids and then immediately list them for sale?
Yeah, but I well, no, that's a half truth. I said I was gonna sell them. I never listed them because I'm like, yeah, I gotta play them.
I know you showed several Xenos armies and you said I'm selling one of these.
Yeah, I've ultimately decided that that would make me just a little shy of owning all the Xenos armies. Like, no, I gotta keep them all. Yeah, I will now have several thousand points of every Xenos army, with the exception of the Votan. I only have 1,200 points currently, and I don't have any Gene Circles because who's got the energy?
I am both excited for and dreading whenever they release the revamped World Leaders line, because I'm gonna get the Angron anyway. That's a given. But I don't need to buy into Chaos, but I'm probably gonna buy into Chaos.
Drewski, I will trade you this army for one Dexter. You messing with me, bro? I don't feel like you're lying to me. What do I expect from a flat sunner? Oh, I'm sorry.
That guy
An
thinks the
ex
moon
flat
is real.
earther. Flat mooners.
No, there's no flat mooners. 'Cause moon's not real.
Interesting theory. Go.
I'm gonna have to remember all of it. When I was working at a warehouse, there were enough crazies there that the correct answer to their conspiracy theories was to double down.
Yep. Also, that's what you're supposed to do.
They walk up, you know, never to the moon, right? And I go, "You believe in the moon?" It's like, you can't teach crazy, but you can out crazy it. That I've learned.
That is true. These are things I believe as well. Sky is just a painting. The whole thing is fake. It's true. I don't know who's watching this, but I know they're using the birds to do it. Probably the lizard people.
Cat Bond, you do know the Truman Show was a documentary, right?
Everybody knows that. Later, red green. The blue back, like you mean like on these guys? It's Croc-Score scale. One layer of contrast. Well, live free. I don't know if that's true, but I know for damn sure I can't disprove that.
That's a cat.
Oh, it's coming along. We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it, and we're gonna go to bed at a decent hour.
Fine, decent.
Let's get back to your TV show ideas. I don't know, man. I think a decent hour is as long as I get to bed before midnight, and I definitely will, because I'm just gonna call it. I think the TV show it's solidified. We got it done. There's nothing left to do other than write the script, hire all
I
the
got it. We
actors.
could copy paste all of the Horse Heresy novels into an AI and have it write a script for us.
I mean, if they can do AI generated art, give me an AI generated novel.
Exactly.
Not a silly idea.
You're painting this up for mini wargaming, right? Not your own.
Yeah, this is all for mini wargaming tomorrow. I have 2 battle reports scheduled for this next week. One is tomorrow. I think the other one is on Friday.
And they'll be up 6 months from now.
No, they'll probably put the one that I'm recording tomorrow up on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, new content. If it's actually new material, they do try and rush that out.
Yeah. Generally, anyway. I can't speak. But you all knew that. Not gonna lie, there's one head looks a little like Chuck Norris.
That one's either going to never die or die first, depending on the mood you're in.
I don't think Lisa Voten have to worry about that. It'll be a never die. This army actually embarrasses me a little bit. I think it undermines every argument I ever made all of 9th edition about power creep. Because this army is powerful. It is so overtuned.
I wonder when they get around to get an FAQ hit, how bad it's going to be.
I said this earlier. I don't know if you were here, but I think you're gonna see a few things go up in point costs. And I don't know, man.
That tends to be the easy fix for when a faction's a little strong at a bit of everything. You just make them bring less of it.
Well, they're not a bit of everything.
They're slow. Yeah.
They're
They're consistent
slow
on the movement, though.
but they have some fast moving things to offset that. But they don't they're not gonna dominate the psychic phase, and they're not gonna dominate melee. But they're gonna do all right in both those phases. And they're gonna do okay in the movement phase. But they are gonna shoot this is the shootiest thing by far.
Their advance is just a flat 3, right?
Yeah, they never roll. They just add 3 to their movement.
See, I can see some people very easily enjoying playing around the consistency of that.
Well, that's the thing about what this army is. It's gonna be it's gonna play faster for damn sure. Because there are 2 sections of the dice rolling phase
You just skip.
that they skip. And then when they're shooting, they roll they skip most of their
Wounds.
their wound part of their shooting phase. Worse than Tau? Oh yeah, not even close, dude. Not even close. This is gonna put Tau to shame. The only thing, Tau is far more mobile. But yeah, this is. There are. Have you not seen everything about the book? There are multiple ways of dumping just a stupid amount of mortal wounds. Heavy rail rifles blowing through 3 crisis suits? Yeah, they could. I don't even think the heavy rail rifle is going to be the big offender. There's just too many the rail cannon, the Magna rail cannon. I honestly don't even think that's going to be the real offender. Okay. For those of you who play Age of Sigmar, this is going to play a lot like Age of Sigmar. You just roll your dice and have your opponent take mauls off the table. Everything just does mortal wounds in that game.
Sounds like Matt's kind of army.
Yeah, skip the phases.
He likes melee more than shooting.
I really like this army because it's going to be a whole lot less rolling for both sides of the table. You cut out half of your rerolls in the shooting phase, and you cut out all your opponent's rerolls.
I stand by what I said before. Ward save in 40k win.
Well, we technically, yep. The super invulnerable save, and the more the invulnerable save that can't be ignored.
If they add saves, that'll eventually be a problem, where there'll be a weapon that says no save allowed and something that says this save cannot be modified or something like that.
Well, that's the demons, dude. The demon save can never be modified. So I think
they'll layer the rules to where removing the save doesn't count as modifying.
Does not, because removing the save is actually modifying the save. Yeah, because what it is, if you get hit by a -4 weapon, you actually do roll your die, even though there's no result that you get that can be a success.
Actually, they may have avoided that problem because they call it a demon save, right? It's not an armor save or an invul.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Because a lot of the ignore typically says it's high enough AP that an armor save isn't going to matter, and it'll say if no invul can be taken. So the lack of mentioning demon save, I think, is how we get around that.
So first, we've had armor saves that are modified by AP. So we have invulnerable saves that are never modified. Then we had mortal wounds that ignore armor saves. You never roll a save. The damage goes right through. But if you have something that ignores damage, that can mitigate it.
Mm-hmm.
But then we got weapons coming in the game that ignore invulnerable saves, so they always get through. Then damage mitigation things. But then we got weapons like Tyranids have, plenty of armies have things that ignore anything that would reduce the damage of the weapon. Like even the Legions of Odin have a melee weapon that you can never ignore the damage from the axe. Then demons come out and they have a demon save, which the save can never be modified. It's not an invulnerable save. It just is what it is. It just can't be modified. So if they have a 6-up save, they always need to roll that save. Unless they're hit by mortal wounds, which doesn't allow saves. So the next step is the gun that ignores invulnerable saves and unmodifiable saves.
Yeah.
But then you need a save that ignores the gun that ignores unmodifiable saves. That's the invulnerable save.
You know how they're going to solve that problem?
Starting with 10th edition?
That or everything down to guardsmen will have feel no pain. You'll have conscripts with feel no pain.
Everything does. I feel like everything is -1 damage, and I feel like a 2 damage weapon is completely and utterly useless these days.
I feel the problem is it feels useless, but it's also necessary because then you use the 1 damage weapons again and you go, I do nothing.
I can't disagree with you. I hope 10th Simplify saves again, Owen. I agree 1,000,000%. I know that is a statistical impossibility. That doesn't make no sense. I agree with you 100%. I'm going to say 1,000,000%.
I hope 10th simplifies stratagems. I would like maybe 6 perfection and just move on from that.
0. Give me none. Give me reactions like Horus Heresy.
I'll take that.
How funny
I think the only way you can slow it down right now is at the start of the game you pre-buy all your stratagems. You know, like I'm gonna buy 2 rerolls, this one thing.
John's got it right. The weapon's gonna come out that if you are hit by this gun, you lose the game. But then you're gonna get a stratagem that says whenever you get shot at, you spend 1 command point on the stratagem, and the gun automatically misses. But then that guy with that gun will get a stratagem that says when somebody uses the stratagem that says the gun automatically misses, it does miss, but then you get another attack that automatically hits.
And there'll be a counter stratagem. Pay 2 command points to gate your opponent's stratagem.
No,
It'll just be Magic the Gathering with plastic.
take it all away. Give me ravening hordes. Yeah, Cap on. I know, dude. Too many things, way too many things became stratagems that used to be just core rules. Not core rules, but basic rules of an army. That, you know what? They tried something. Didn't work for me. It worked for some.
I think they
I'd rather
figured
them
out.
keep trying than not, right?
I think they figured out command points and how to use them best so far in Age of Sigmar.
Okay. Yeah.
If you want them to exist, that's the best way I think for them to so far.
I think the reaction system is just an advanced version of Sigmar system.
I can get behind that.
For the cost of $120 Venmo to Games Workshop. No, I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad. That would be hilarious. Oh my god.
They'd have to read your email to accept it.
That would be hilarious. Games Workshop themselves should make that joke. Freemium gaming at its finest. Yes. So all the rules are now for free, but your stratagems cost $1 to use. You can spend as many dollars as you want per game.
I think it was a spoof of some making fun of. I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh, but it was like I sacrificed my monster in $5 to do this.
Well, it ain't that bad, but that's hilarious. Okay, all hits are cut off. Let's go, dwarves. I don't want to. I just don't. I like the way Wild West Exodus does its command point equivalent. Spend them or lose them, basically. Yeah, it's like Heresies or Age of Sigmars. Also, poker chips as tokens for them is a plus in my book. Yeah, I can't remember how to play Wild West Exodus. I just remember that Wyatt Earp is broken overpowered. But I remember really liking Wild West Exodus. I have the Magnificent Seven warband.
I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I've got a play group in my area that's considering trying out Malifaux. I think that's a card-based system.
Yeah, Malifaux's I don't like their miniatures, but I like their game.
Yeah, I haven't been sold on any faction. I think that's part of why I've been hesitant on getting into it.
You have to use Apple Store gift cards for the new stratagems, and they pre-book your duck cleaning service while playing the game. Yu-Gi-Oh costs a lot to be competitive, even by Magic. I think you mean Magic Gathering standards. Is that true? I thought Magic was the ultimate spend money game.
I would say spend money game. It's probably got the highest value cards, but the meta for Yu-Gi-Oh shifts much faster.
I thought Magic, when a new set comes out, you pretty much have to buy a crap ton of stuff.
Depends on the format you're playing. That's the upside is, you got standard, which rotates, and if new stuff comes out, you have to buy it. but there's formats with competitive decks that haven't changed in 15 years
Okay.
because nothing rotates. Those ones, those are the expensive ones though. You know, where your entry level deck is 10 grand.
No, I legitimately thought that Magic the Gathering was the one that you had to like constantly buy.
If you got about $120 every 3 months, that's your constant buying expense right there. Which, in the grand scheme of things, not the worst.
You know what? I find actually it's 40K that has the constant buying problem now.
Yeah,
That's just me.
I know. I've got a dozen minis I have to put together for my Necrons because they did that point drop, and suddenly my 2K list went to like 1,700 at most.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I haven't
A
been
little bit
hearing
both.
much about Necrons being competitive, so I think it lets people fit Silent King into lists they normally couldn't, and that
I goddamn hate
shifts
the
it.
Necrons. They're so frustrating to play against. And it's even worse is I can't in good faith call them overpowered because they're not. They're just frustrating to play against.
I think they should have to reanimate close to where they died.
Yeah, I think you should not knock them all. I think you should roll
You
animation
tip
like
them
an additional
sideways, bring
save.
them back up if they come back.
Just roll as an additional save so the mall doesn't move. Cool. Yeah, Necrons now are a little different. They're scoring way too fast and way too good. But like they were
I,
sitting in a rough spot for a while, so let them have. It's their turn. Let them have their heyday.
I think ninth is too killy to switch back to this, but I think reanimation protocols were easier to keep in check when you just did it at the start of your turn. You know, it wasn't in the middle of the round.
You're right. It is too killy.
Because you will they'll just focus fire anything down. It can't a blob of warriors. Sure, there's 20 of them. They won't survive a focus shooting phase, not without the in between reanimations.
Get in your hole. Why is your stupid hair getting in the way? Oh, well, it just is. Come on, man. I can live with that. Feels weird seeing space. What do you mean? I don't like that Necrons have the Silent King list or not very good ones. No, I don't think it's that black and white. I think the Silent King is super, super good right now. Like 400
I think
points.
you don't see a lot of the other dynasties played, so you don't see anyone committing to any different style of list.
Yeah, it's true, I guess. I only play Nefrek.
I'll eventually work on a Novak list, but right now I got Mefrit.
Which was Nefret?
The boosted shooting phase one.
Ah, right.
+3 range, and then half range is +1 AP.
I really like that one too. Like for rule wise, but lore wise, I just like the Golden Teleporty Boys.
Yeah. I said for mine, like I said earlier, I cut my scarabs to run 2 squads of Tomb Blades just because that seemed to, you know, tying things up is nice, but if you want to shoot them, you really don't want them in melee.
I haven't seen two blades used this edition.
I haven't. I got assembled mine because those are part of what I added, but I'm hoping +3 range and the extra AP will make them a nice engaging unit. You know, lock up the enemy, dealing with that while my slower troops move up.
It's just a weird thing that the most efficient way to spend your points is warriors and scarabs.
Oh, I had to make myself only run 40 warriors. Like, you know, if I wanted to be more frustrating to play against and win more, I would just run 3 blobs of 20 and then fill out the list with whatever I felt I was missing.
The problem were the Necrons, they were a little oppressive at first. Like at first, like nothing could kill them. They reanimated too fast. And now everything can kill them. They can't reanimate fast enough. Only Space Marines in a unit of 20, not 20, 6 blade, not what do you call the jump dudes with plasma? They were the only thing that could handle them. Inceptors with the salt plasma thingies. I haven't actually played 40k in ages and might get a new army project going. Play some dwarves. If you don't like friends and like winning, like we all should, Votan's the way to go. But don't assemble the bear heads. Make sure you use the the domed helmets, because these are ugly. They don't sit nice.
They're dwarves. They're supposed to be.
No, Hanahan people are pretty. Hanahans. Oh, thank you, Lord Krabby. We're getting there. Hate these heads, though. Just want to lean too much. Like, they're too tall to fit in the dome, so you have to angle them.
And then they shift before the glue dries.
I use Gorilla Glue, so I don't really have that problem.
That's good.
But that would be a problem, yes. Oh god, using plastic glue on these things before they like,
Oh, you'd have to hold them in for a second.
yeah. That guy looks like tiny Wolverine. You know, it's a Wolverine. Alright, all heads are done. This is the stage I needed to be at 6 p.m. We are 31 minutes past our time. That's okay. We have made up for worse.
That's John Pay.
What's up?
Who's here?
I announced it, and he still didn't hear it.
Johnny Payne!
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna cut off this glue off the. Also, I might actually use this and destroy a good brush.
Didn't someone send you a fancy brush?
Oh, yeah.
You using
The
that?
Windsor Newton 7, that was Dr. V. I mean, it is his
Yeah.
channel, so he's trying to, keep
Yeah.
quality up.
Our Vulcan overlords?
Do you think you're gonna spam the Judgment Rope for your army? That's what I'm gonna do at first, because I think it's gonna be the most powerful thing, and that's what people are gonna want to see. And then I'll play a different host to tone it down. Let's do these four first.
That's it kept on. I think Guard's gonna get a box set fairly soon.
I would say soon, yeah.
I haven't seen enough to be confident in it, but if there was a time they were gonna get it, I would assume it's gonna be the Christmas box set.
Yep. I think honestly, my prediction is even before that. Maybe not because of the.
Well, if it's gonna be a versus, it'll be before. If it's gonna be its own army, then it'll be Christmas.
It'll be its own army. It'll be Christmas. I think you're right. You know.
If I fail to sell my Imperial Guard, I think I'm gonna take a page from Josh's playbook with his Tempestus Scions and pick up those War Games Atlantic minis.
No.
You hate those?
Not that I hate those. I hate not using GW models.
Oh, well, I'm with you on that.
That's why when I was playing Wrath of Kings, sorry, Kings of War, I was trying to get a Kings of War army, even though I know they're just blatantly trying to use Games Workshop models themselves.
Like I said, I try to limit any non-GW plastic to characters.
I'm okay.
And that usually is just because I like whatever the print is more, like with the Overlord and the Cryptek. I liked those more than the standard ones.
I do have several STL miniatures that I just haven't been able to get my hands on the other, like the regular files. I'm okay with that too, I guess. There's actually a lot I'm okay with, but like
The only
Judge.
the only models I'm hard locked into not getting the official ones are the Ushopti, because $60 to $80 a pop, and I would need 6 of them.
Oh, you couldn't even find them.
You can, but you're stuck to the two-handed weapon loadouts. I can't find anything that isn't those.
I've never seen anything but those in person.
From the loadouts that you can get from what I've seen on Battlescribe, there's allegedly bows, allegedly 2 single-handed weapons.
Oh,
Or I
I
guess
know
the
there's-
great weapons would be the ones you could find with better wording on it.
I've only ever seen the great weapon ones, but yeah, I know there's a bow option.
And worse yet, those $60 minis are usually missing a piece, or something's chipped off.
Yep. I have no plan to play guard anytime soon, but if I sold my current guard, I will never be bothered to collect them again. Guard are real strong right now. Having a having an army-wide rule of 6s to hit automatically wound. I mean, it's really powerful. The only thing I can think of would be worse than that is an army that does another 4+. Oh no, I got green where I didn't mean to get green. Intentional.
What's their base to hit, by the way?
3.
3? Okay. So they either barely hit or they auto wound. That's a little excessive.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're pretty much Space Marine stats with 1 wound, 1 less move, 1 less save.
And as we've established, 1 wound is no different from 2 at this point.
Yep. Well, no, I mean there's a lot of single fire weapons, like single damage weapons that are good if you have 2 wounds. But there's so many 2 damage weapons.
Yeah, your screen clears aren't going to have too much of effect on those, but outside of that.
Yeah, exactly. The math on Votann guys seem crazy. Yep. Like this isn't oh, Games Workshop, what are you thinking? This is, oh, Games Workshop, we know what you're doing. They're gonna sell some doors. And maybe they're bananas for the rest of the edition.
Yeah, maybe this will be their spotlight, you know, because who knows? 10th might drop next year. They only get a little bit of fame.
Yep, they could be terrible next. They could be terrible in 10th. In fact, I would bet they are gonna be terrible in 10th.
How many factions are still waiting on a book in 9th?
Just Astronaut Term.
And that's announced with a date?
No, but we know it's right around the corner.
Hmm.
I guess. Do we know it's right around the corner?
I thought I saw art for that book, right?
Yeah, we will. I've definitely seen some like leaks, or maybe they weren't leaks; they were from Games Workshop themselves. But oh, somebody earlier said the leaks are coming from Games Workshop. They're not. There are leaks out there.
Yeah, I mean they're firing people over it, right?
That's the rumor.
Or parting ways with, like they booted Miniac or something.
Oh no, that was a different.
That was
reason.
some other stuff going on there.
Yeah, Miniac made a
He
mistake.
put out some clickbait video that said it was a leak thing, but
no. I watched the video. I think he got done dirty. I don't think it was very fair, but whatever. I get it too. He was one of the YouTube channels invited to go to Games Workshop, for the Horse Heresy release. Thing. So like everybody was invited to Mini Wargaming. And they're allowed to take pictures of things, but they had certain, like, you can't show pictures off until we say. But in the background of one of his pictures showed
was one of the tanks. Inadvertent leak.
Yeah.
He was unknowingly updating his Instagram while filming other things.
Yeah, I think because the thing that he apparently leaked was not, it was like a weapon loadout or something, right? It was kind of insignificant.
It was one of the tanks that we saw relatively soon after. Like, his video was worth watching.
Yeah, it was good. It's interesting.
Yeah, it was just really unfortunate Mini Wargaming didn't get invited.
Or Steve.
Well, I can put on. Okay, I'm not so arrogant as to believe that I should have been invited. No, I'm tiny. I'm not like these other guys. But Mini Wargaming?
Yeah. Yeah, if you look at the following, it just doesn't make business sense, really.
It was mostly painting channels, right?
Nope.
I mean, Ashes and But yeah, I don't know. I guess they did do they wanted to pair up the here, paint up the box. Here's your showcase. Now you get to come to the thing. So
the Table of the Titans were there. They don't do painting. They just do 40K battle reports. They don't even cover Horus Heresy.
Yeah, who painted their box then? One of their people, or did they commission it?
Yeah, it was probably one of their people.
Yeah.
I remember watching the video when they said who did it, but I can't remember who it was.
Gotcha.
Mini Wargaming have models, though? What do you mean by that? What do you mean entropy? Oh, yeah, no, that's why, for sure. And like
Oh yeah, I remember.
I don't
That-
even
I can see that
necessarily.
being handled.
I'm not. I don't think. I don't think Games Workshop was necessarily in the wrong. They could have been the bigger person.
It's not like they cut ties completely after that campaign, though, right? It was just that event.
I don't know. So, I'm just hesitant to say because I don't want to like start rumors. But I've sent off emails from a few different email addresses, and I get responses until I say who I am.
Do you say with Mini Wargaming when you introduce yourself, or what?
No.
All right.
So you just send your channel info
No, I don't.
over and they say,
The first one, I don't mention my channel. Well, I mean,
Okay.
maybe the first time I did. I don't know.
so you just say, I'm a guy,
yeah,
would
I got
like
so many
be
thousand
sponsored?
subscribers. Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, so you're quoting subscribers, that's what they bite on, and then they say, who are you? And they find out, and that's
Okay.
when they ghost you.
yeah, ghost completely. Now,
Gotcha.
again, it actually. I'm gonna be realistic. Their community team might be just super freaking busy.
I do know they lost a ton of sales reps not too long ago.
Yeah, that's a
That could-
different team. But again, there's a bunch of things that make me second guess it. But at the same time, there's no direct evidence that they're shutting me out. It just it seems that way. But like I don't know, maybe not.
So I mean, you have those models in your hand early, right?
Yep.
So they still have some kind of agreement with Mini Wargaming. So if it was the case that they're sliding you because of that affiliation,
They appear to still be on the mailing list.
yeah.
That comes
So
out.
it's kinda-
it just comes out from the.
Oh, okay. So
They're still
when
the
you
name is
receive-
still on the list.
okay, so the early releases is as simple as that. They just show up in the mail.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, maybe I'll try. I'll tell them your channel is mine. I'll give them my name, and then we go from there.
Oh, wait, it's Dr. V's channel. We could have him talk.
That's true. It's a buy from
That's
him.
fair.
Like
I'm-
again,
I'm just
I'm not
so
gonna
on
hold it against them. Like the people I'm talking to, if they're told can't work with me, that's fine. Like I actually understand. Like I get it. I would just greatly prefer a response. Like no,
Yeah, you just
we're
want-
not interested in working with you. Like it's the ghosting that makes because it's the ghosting that's like there's always that little bit of a hope that maybe they're just so busy and they just haven't got around to replying to their emails. I'm that bad. I do it all the time.
You could send him an email asking that question.
Okay, I have sent daily emails for a while saying, "Hey guys, I'm not giving up. You gotta respond."
But have you called?
No, I did make jokes about flying out there.
I remember
Oh,
that.
Stormbolter will go there for you. I'm sure he
No,
has.
it's not. No, like there's no. Like I'll joke around about it, but I mean, if they're not interested, they're not interested. Like
I'd
if
give
I'm
him a
gonna.
call.
Yeah.
Like, well, here's the thing. And I gotta be fair too. Maybe it's because of how I'm associated with that whole thing, or maybe I personally said something on this channel I shouldn't have. So I have no idea. Remember when we were talking about all the Horus Heresy leaks? Maybe that was the big no-no for them. I figured I personally kept all conversation about the Horus Heresy leaks to like, no, we're not talking about this until they were like the things were so widespread, they were everywhere. I'm like, at this point,
Yeah,
everybody knows
they were
them.
being
Now
covered.
we're gonna talk about them. But I also
They-
thought that would be helpful to boost excitement and sales. I thought we were building up hype. But if that's the thing that upset them, okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have talked about leaks. Like I can't even, if I'm the one who fucked up, then I'm the one who fucked up.
Yeah, they might see that as a liability just because, we could send him this and he might spoil it, not thinking about it.
Yeah, every time somebody posted the documents in the Discord, I made sure to delete them. I made sure to stifle
Yeah,
all
I
conversation
remember.
about it. But there was a point where I'm like, okay, this information is so widely out there. So I think it's one of those two things is the reason. I would prefer that I'm the one who made the mistake, and that's why they're not working with me. And not because of my association with Mini Wargaming.
To use some of
I
my
guess
own experience with you discussing leaks, then their whole thing is keeping everything secret until they're ready to drop it. When I worked at Amazon, it was a similar kind of setup. Of your background could be you killed a guy, they don't care. But if their thing was losing product. If you had any theft on your record, no matter what, they won't work with you.
Yep.
And yours is you talked about leaks, so in their mind,
Yeah.
you're a liability. They're not gonna take it.
That's what I truly am worried about. That's actually what it is, because that means if I ever move off on my own, and it's the whole Kickstarter thing, then I'll be fine, right? But if it's because of what I did, I can't undo that.
But did you ever sign anything that said you wouldn't?
He's an associate with the company that did.
Yeah, but I thought Mini Wargaming signed an NDA that was older, and it didn't, it was pre the more online era.
Yeah, my only
Hard to
position,
say with that.
my only position is I didn't allow any conversation or anything in the Discord until it was so everywhere, where like everybody had it. It was all over Reddit. You could Google it and find it. Then I was like, it
Spiky
doesn't
Bits was
matter anymore.
covering it.
Yeah, I mean, it was everywhere, but I mean that maybe it was everywhere. It pissed them off so much. I understand that could have been the case. So
Yeah, it's like how do they have the bandwidth to be mad at you of all the
but remember, it works off not one person. There's a bunch of people, and somebody's like, all right, who's leak? Where's all this leaks come from? Who's helped spreading it? This person, this person, this person. Okay, we'll just freeze them out. Like my channel. Look at here's the thing. Like I got to be realistic about this. I did do that. I didn't think it was a problem. I thought it'd be good, but it is. That is it. That is it. And it's honestly, it's looking. I'm trying to keep hope up that they're just busy, but the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, it's one of these two things. It sucks.
And if you're approaching them as the Mountain, not Steve from Mini Wargaming, I think sadly it leans towards it's a personal blacklist more than by association.
Yeah. That's why I think I suspect I messed up. It's probably not true, but you think it's because you do so much live content that they can't regulate or pre-approve what you say? No. They can't control what you say live. They can control pre-recorded. No, they can't. They can't.
I say bat reps are so protected by fair use they can't touch them.
But again, I'm just gonna wait a few more months. Hopefully everything calms down for them, and I'll try again. If I still get nowhere, then I'm gonna give up. Then I'll know, right?
Yeah.
How long has it been since you've been being ghosted?
Since before Heresy went live.
Yeah, so probably the better part of this year.
Yeah. So I'm trying to decide whether or not I should say. There's a little bit more too.
Yeah, we can move on. I
No, no,
didn't
no,
mean
no.
to press
I'm
the
not.
issue. I don't.
Nobody can. I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and that's it. That's not me. Nobody's going to make me say anything I don't want to say. There's also somebody very close with a person in charge with setting these things up who directly contacted and got acknowledgement from them about me. And then that person still ghosted me. So yeah, I mean, when you look at all the evidence, it's like, yeah, it was probably that era we were doing those couple of days we kept talking about the heresy leaks.
Those had like, I don't 50 viewers at most, maybe.
Yeah,
They care about
and
existence
my
more
stance
than how
is
many people thought.
there wasn't many people there, but my stance is that, in my opinion, that only boosted sales for them.
And you'd be correct.
If I may, in their eyes, because you guys were going over the PDFs and whatnot
Yep.
that were leaked, in their eyes, talking about it, making content on it, anything is advertising those PDFs.
Yep. And what my stance, which may not be a good stance, was I deleted them every time they popped up. I kept them said, nope, we're not talking about this stuff until it was too widespread. But they can't know that.
No.
And RHP is right. I am very unlikable.
And in their minds, there's no such thing as too widespread. Like, unless they released the product.
And I understand that stance. That's why it's why I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at myself.
Yeah. To be fair, Steve's extremely unlikable.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get around that. I was born that way.
Flammable heroes throwing you under the bus thing. And he's always right, so it must be true.
Flammable hero. You know what? Yeah, maybe.
I just don't understand, like, what have leaks cost them? I don't.
Okay.
Like, why take the stance of I'm going to try to eradicate leaks?
Because it actually does cost them money. People impulse buy when, oh my, what is this? I didn't know this thing. I can buy this now? Crazy. I'm going to go pre-order 3.
That's a thing.
Proven.
Yeah.
When
it's got to be available.
And we know they're coming out, people don't pre-order. They lose the excitement.
Get rid of FOMO.
Yeah. Leaks are costing Games Workshop money. Games Workshop wants to control their hype, yeah, and they're not wrong for wanting to do that. I hate them defending them, but
I mean,
they're the ones in the right this time.
Might be blacklisted, but
what's that?
I can hardly blame them from their stance.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm angry. I wish there was a path to redemption that I knew about, or
you're in the same boat that Miniac is now, because while his was more direct, it's the same actions from their end.
So I think there's a big difference. I think mine is my fault, and understandably so. I think Miniac's was an honest mistake.
His was poor communication from GW.
I think they did him wrong. I think they did not treat him or the situation fairly. I think they are potentially treating me exactly how I should be treated. So,
yeah, I guess with Miniac, it is more a case of they decided that this time they'd enforce the letter of the law as opposed to anything else.
Well, it was the other things they did. I'm not going to speak for Miniac, so go watch the video for the full context.
I have, yeah.
I think in that video he accepts, like, hey, I should have known better.
Sure, but at the same time as not using his miniature and...
Yeah, that was because he painted it. He invested all that time.
Yeah. Was extreme. keep buying their stuff. It's fine.
Or if they're not going to work with me, other companies will.
I mean, you're already going to start growing base for a second channel, so if you ever decide to cover separate content, you have a platform for it already.
Or just other games like Parabellum's Conquest or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard what Dr. V's paying you. You'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously.
Guy's a doctor. He's got all the money.
What kind of doctor is he? Is he medical?
Um,
The doctor. I've asked him that before.
He's got a
I
doctorate in
forget.
doctor.
you
Yeah, I
have to
don't
ask
think
him.
he's a medical doctor. Yeah.
He's a doctor of sciences.
Okay. I believe so, Flammable Hero. Yeah, there was something he signed that's why they handled it the way they did.
Yeah, and I think with Miniac too, they wanted to make an example of one of the bigger figures, you know.
Yeah.
I guess who's bigger than him in painting? Squidmar?
Squidmar, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only competition as far as.
Okay, he's probably number 2. Which is interesting because he doesn't put out that many videos, right?
But he puts out really high quality videos that get a lot of views.
Yeah, sure. You just don't see a lot of people with that model on YouTube anymore.
I don't know. It kind of makes me want to put my energy into not Games Workshop games. Like, are they going to ignore me when it comes to the old world?
Given
Yeah, that'd
that
be
you
interesting.
support WAP, I would almost guarantee they will.
What's that?
I said, given your content for Warhammer Armies Project, I'd almost guarantee they'll ignore you for Old World.
Yeah, but that one's not right
you
because
think
it's out
that's a
of
thing?
production, so who cares?
I think they'll be petty about that, yeah.
But
Now, if you're covering WAP while Old World is out, maybe, but right now, there's
But-
no...
But WAP is just their game. It's just somebody said, I'll take this from 6, this from 7, this from 8. That's all
But
it
the
is.
GW get
Yeah,
paid for.
and only because they discontinued the game.
Every time somebody asks me how to get into WAP, I tell them which models are available from Games Workshop to buy.
Oh, you handle everything you can correctly, but I'm just saying I could completely see a possibility where they decide to be petty against an unofficial edition.
Hell, I'm now thinking if they contact me for the old world and ignore me for everything else, I don't think I'd take it.
Just smile and wave. Just do it. Free money. What if they call you tomorrow and say, "Hey, we'd love to work with you," and then they watch this live stream?
Oh, well, shit. But like I said, I get their stance. If I fucked up, I fucked up.
I say I don't think you can let yourself
I'm
take
not
it
gonna
too
change.
personally.
Yeah, I am who I am. I've always been too forward with my opinions, I guess. But that's who I am. I'm not gonna change.
Well, I should say you shouldn't walk on eggshells because of what they might do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm all about following the rules, but I'm not gonna. No, I don't think COVID killed. Have we had any updates on the old world since COVID?
I mean, is there a discrete date where COVID ended? I thought they announced it when it was a thing.
Wait, didn't Biden just say the pandemic's over?
I guess that's my president, but I don't know.
No, but I mean, like, factories are open. Things aren't nearly shut down as they were before. So,
Yeah, where I've lived, it's felt over for a year. I just don't know about.
same here.
I guess
in most places, like factories are open,
Yeah.
right? Like they're not shut down over there.
You're sure. Is your border open?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, is it no restrictions? Like, I don't need to get a test to come over.
I think you have to show a test.
Okay.
What?
I think I heard that that's over maybe next month or the one after.
Honestly, it might already be over. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll have to figure it out soon. I'll let you know.
Yeah. So seriously, hold on. Let's think about this a second. Have we had an update in the last year about the old world?
I mean, when did they confirm it was definitely square bases? That
Quite a
doesn't
while
feel like
ago.
more than a year ago.
Wow. Well, yeah, definitely more than a year ago.
They were showing the maps, right? Oh, I know what it was. They were building a lot of hype up until the Total War 3 release, right? They kind of coincided. So I think after Total War 3 came out, they kind of calmed down.
Maybe.
There might not have been one since. But that was this year.
That was this year? No.
Chad, I don't know. Check me.
Last update was February? Okay, if there was an update in February, we're still good. We're still good. Great. We're good then. Not me, I'm not good. But the game's still coming. What will likely happen by the time the game comes out, we'll have massive staff turnover. And I'll be good again.
Better start only saying nice things about them from here on out.
Nah, I'm going to be honest.
Go ahead. Tell
So-
them how much you love Warhammer.
Oh,
Quest.
hell. No, 9th edition sucks, Games Workshop. You fucked it up.
Oh, you're done.
I've never tried it. It's 9th edition. My true opinion is actually, it's never been more balanced than 9th edition. 9th edition is the least fun for me. I actually don't think it's that bad. I'm more
How dare
frustrated with
you
9th edition.
say
All
so.
my buddies left the game, and they think it's like they don't really like 9th. I still like it, but I'm more frustrated that it's more tournament focused and less casual friendly. That my buddies all were. First, they want to believe Total War had nothing to do with the revival of the old world. Harmstead Mountain Miniatures. I believe that. Wait, is this Kyle the knee from Squarehammer talking to Headripper from? No, this is Johnny Payne and Spoons. So, hell, so not the Kickstarter. It's the leaks for me. You think more likely?
I'd say more likely that, yeah.
I mean, frenzy. This conversation has taken the wind out of my sails completely to paint.
Well, just remember, all them tiny hands.
All these tiny hands from a company doesn't like me.
They love you. They gave you Space Dwarfs.
Well, you didn't. They gave mini Wargaming Space Dwarves.
They gave us Space Dwarfs.
Well, for
That's
the
what I
sake
mean.
of being a bit cynical. See, they gave Mini Wargaming Space Dwarf, so it can't be the Kickstarter.
I was thinking that they were already on the list and just didn't get kicked off of it.
Yeah.
Remember, Mini Wargaming didn't get invited to the Heresy event.
Yeah. Or Mini Wargaming's too big to fail, right? I mean, it'd be easier to blacklist a 30K subscriber channel than a 500, 450, whatever.
No, but clearly there's an issue with Mini Wargaming, right? Because they didn't get invited.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You know, that hurts GW less than pulling the support that's going to make them hype up their new releases, I think.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
Mini
probably
Wargaming-
very measurable for them.
No, actually, no. Wouldn't you want Mini Wargaming to hype up the new edition of Horse Heresy for them? Remember, all those channels put out stuff way before us.
Yeah, but Mini Wargaming is doing that.
No.
I mean,
No,
they still got
all those channels.
I understand not as early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is talking about this making it even worse for me? I don't care.
Yeah, we're
No,
a little
I
deep in that
don't
hole
care.
now.
I mean, if the damage is okay, here one of two things, right? The damage is done, or they don't know I exist. Either way. I'll do
I don't know.
I'll do the email soon, Gorfung.
Maybe an apology would help. Go ahead.
What do you mean? No, legitimately, I don't. I'm not gonna apologize. I don't really do that, but I
An idea.
like. How do I put this? I would apologize if it went to them. I'm not gonna sit here and apologize on the internet to nobody.
Well,
That's
if they're
a real
not
apology.
watching,
That's just
then you're
trying to change what it is, right? Like I'm not. That's not my.
I got an idea to test the hypothesis that they just don't know who you are.
Let's test it.
Has Glacial Geek reached out to Games Workshop at all? Because he's a similarly sized channel.
Yeah, Glacial Geek gets stuff from them.
Okay,
I mean, hold on. Glacial Geek puts out stuff early, right? We've all seen that on YouTube.
yeah. Then I would say them not knowing about it.
There were about 4 channels drastically smaller than me. I'm petty. I counted that got all the new Horse Heresy stuff.
Hmm.
And again, I had that guy directly talk to a guy.
Who knows the guy?
No,
Brothers.
no chain. It's one guy to another.
So when you say that, you mean you told a guy, "Hey, tell them to get back to me," or you told that guy, "Hey, go see why they're not getting back to me," and then they said, "We can't for some reason."
Now, how you said it earlier was you had them. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I asked the guy to
just
say, "Hey, you know so and so personally? Can you ask him why he's not responding to my emails?" Oh man, I shouldn't be doing this. Too late. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll send it." He texted him right there, and the guy replied with, "Oh, Steve's never sent me an email. Have him send me another one." So I did right then and there, and then every day afterwards, no response.
I see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, because there's not many big channels where the main host works for another huge channel that's
Right.
already sponsored.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
maybe they think it could be perceived as some kind of favoritism if they're double sponsoring you.
Or a scam to get double product. I could see that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think with a lot of this stuff, like it's easy to
No.
imagine
No,
this
no.
sinister stuff going
There's a thing
on.
about that. I have made sure that no matter what, I have never anything I had access to, I never put it on this channel until everybody that could buy it could do it. So I always waited. So it would have been I would have made reviews and all these things beforehand. This time, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I just, as you know and they know, the internet doesn't care about what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
They would,
No, you're right.
throw a fit about what you could be doing and say that you are doing that with no evidence. But I don't know, just trying to make you feel better.
Oh no, I'm all good. It would save me a bunch of money.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd make a big difference. Too bad.
It's just a scam. Support my duck cleaning scams too.
Yeah.
I'll be the duck cleaning scams.
Yeah, I am still, I did send you a few $1,000s for that. When are they scheduled?
Did you book your?
I live in an apartment. I don't have that many ducks.
Did you book your duck cleaning? My guys will be there
maybe
tomorrow, in between 8 and 8.
Okay. And I didn't send you my CVV code, so
We're definitely gonna
I'll
need
do
that.
It's 123, but
Okay, good.
okay.
And when they're done,
My
that's what
social
it's
is.
Remember, your confirmation code is your mother's maiden name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my name of my first pet.
Yeah. But Steve Stormbolt, it's true. What's Steve Stormbolt there, Brian? Stormbolter's my game's worst.
I'd rather be sponsored by Stormbolter than GW.
Do you know how much Games Workshop sends out? The giveaway value alone would be huge.
Yeah.
We can look at it a different way, Games Workshop. I got nothing to lose anymore.
They've ignored you into a corner. Is that what you're saying?
They've ignored me doing one of you 37 people. I know who you work for.
Steve, it's Algorithmo.
Algorithmo. Let me show you guys the Ashmilterum Codex.
Hey.
Hopefully they weren't able to decipher, our talk about totally new information that didn't come to light.
Wait, what new information?
Exactly.
Wait, what happened that I don't remember? What did I do?
Middle Earth. The new edition of Middle Earth.
Jimmy Space? Are you James himself?
James. Mr. Shop.
Mr. Shop. Oh my god. It's fun to play around with this, but yes, it's not. It's a severe cap on the channel. Not a cap, it's a severe handicap on the channel that I'm gonna have to live with now. Which is unfortunate. As far as problems go, I guess there's worse to have.
You could have tiny hands.
You could have tiny hands.
I just got the scary movie clip going through my head of "Take my strong hand."
Strong hand. Oh, that's where it came from. I got tiny hands. See, that's the thing too, Archby. If it's got to come out of my pocket, I can do all this from my 3D printer. I will get the last lap with the Moonwolf misunderstanding. Well, with that Kickstarter money that we raised, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for the records. Was I blacklisted? I own this place now. I mean, Dr. V owns this place now.
Were you going to put the Kickstarter in his name?
Well, I think anything I do as an agent of this channel. That Games Workshop wasn't my fault. It was Dr. V. He owns the channel. I just bought it from him. It's mine now. I was forced to do it. He made me.
Yeah, you need to incorporate so you can't be held liable for anything you do in the name of the channel.
Name of the channel. That would take probably $40 to $50 per tile in PLA. Maybe less. No, definitely less. Actually, $20 to $30 per tile.
To incorporate?
No, sorry, I'm talking about doing 3D printing Zone Mortalis tiles.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea what it costs to incorporate or how to even begin to do it.
Well, I can tell you how much it costs to buy GW plastic, and you're not going to like that. I don't regret it.
I think I'm throwing in the towel. I'm all depressed now. I'm not gonna get them done.
Steve, you got this.
No, for the last 40 minutes I haven't really been painting. I've been fake painting as I was thinking about everything.
Now let's come up with something new to talk.
I had deluded myself into thinking, they're probably just busy. All right, what game
Stages of grief.
What
How
game
close to you
systems
to
do
that,
we
Steve?
move into? Song of Ice and Fire and Conquest for the rank of like people.
War Machine.
War
Did you
Machine?
say
You
War
still like War
Machine?
Machine? I haven't played War Machine since 2nd edition.
I'm sure you'd get viewers.
You think so?
I could get you a handful of viewers if you play BattleTech.
Yeah, a handful. Not enough to even cover the bills.
Just flip to Magic. GW made the bridge for you. Just cross it.
You're not wrong. No,
I'm going to tell you right now, don't do that. You'll have to play on Arena. And the people that play Arena have to spend so much money on that game to keep up with the new hotness.
Do you know how much I spent
Shit,
last
I
year
just bought that.
in Plastic Crack alone?
Yeah, but let me explain it to you. You know what you're getting there. You're going to get pissed off by the RNG of opening packs while spending the same amount of money.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. Ah, hell.
Just flip to being a painting channel.
I don't know. That doesn't make any money.
You got all those channels make their money on Patreon.
I don't have the painting skill. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I definitely know I can't.
Speed painting. Doesn't have to be amazing. That's what you're good at.
I like making battle reports. Oh. Don't get me wrong. I know I could sit here and turn this channel into a politics discussion channel with my attitude and my low intelligence and arrogance. I can make money.
You're
be the
going to
next
sell
Alex
horse
Jones with the
pills, and
paintbrush.
I'm going to call you Joe Rogan. I just need you to understand that now.
I can do it. I can make more money. Like the miniature wargaming market is actually quite tiny. Think about this. I work for the biggest miniature wargaming battle report channel in the world. Not even 500,000 subscribers. They sell ad space on their website. The biggest in the world in this market. Nobody buys that ad space. There's no advertising dollars in our market. The fact that a bunch of you have signed up to pay me every month as it is outstanding to me. Yeah, I remember Warzone. Stores used to stock their stuff but never left the shelf. Mukbang. I can do mukbang. Would love to see some Infinity / War Machine channel. I love Infinity. I have Infinity at the studio too. War Machine, eh?
Has anyone in
I
chat made an OnlyFans joke yet?
If I have to, I'll break it out.
I didn't hear either one of you.
I said I have Empire for Legion. If I have to, I'll break it out.
Empire for Legion. Oh, Empire for Legion. I was thinking. Yeah, no, I have my Rebels, but I don't think I know it's people get annoyed when I say stuff like this, but I don't think they fully understand. That won't make money, so I can't put my time into it. And I'm not doing this to make money. I break even in my time. Like, okay. last month, I paid myself $7 an hour.
Ooh.
Canadian?
Yeah.
I think that's illegal here. That's too low.
Well, as the owner of the company,
Who's gonna sue it?
I can pay myself anything I want, right? I brought in a ton. Tax takes a big chunk. I got to pay out the two guys.
You need to move to
then
Texas. I've been telling you.
There's plenty left
You need
over,
more
but
guests.
I work a ton of hours, like a ton of hours. Song of Ice and Fire is a good game. Could I break even making a Song of Ice and Fire battle report? Humble brag. What's a humble brag? That I'm working 2 full-time jobs and one is ripping me off. My own. I'm not like I've been growing way faster than I've been plateaued lately, but I know what I'll do to push past that. It's the campaign stuff. But no, the fact that I've gotten here in a year is overwhelming, to be honest with you guys. Coach the Dragon Height. That is true. But then I'd have to paint them. I have 4 Song of Ice and Fire armies. Maybe I'll just do a battle report where they're unpainted, just to gauge interest. Just do nonstop raid commercials. I have turned down 100% of the sponsorship offers I've gotten. I won't do those addictive premium games that drain your wallet.
How bad are the offers?
They're not bad, actually. Like, for the amount of work you gotta do, it's not bad.
Yeah, those things make money. I imagine they pay okay.
But I'd rather not get some kid addicted to spending a bunch of money on their credit card every day.
We're already doing that.
Yeah, but at least you're getting something out of it. You're not buying a new boot for your Wolverine costume or whatever. Like, I'm not.
It's the same.
It's not the same. Digital assets are not the same, dude. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I know I could take this army and sell it and make a profit on my time and financial investment into them. Hey Steve, why you work on Space Marines again? These are my little not Chaos stores. A ton of Marines. I'm at the point where I believe it's better for me to, instead of investing my money, just to buy armies and paint them and then sell them years later. There's a bigger return on my money.
That's an idea.
No, it's what I do.
Yeah.
Need a new furnace? Spend a weekend painting an army. Yeah, it's true, Gabon. You look like in this. They're tiny. They're short Marines. Look at these stumpy Marines. I'm a dwarf. I don't know if I can, to be honest with you. Oh, maybe. Wait, if I did this. Oh, wrong way. Oh, that's not the call. This is the call. Fuck yous. I like some. Tactical rocks. Vroom, vroom. Meep, meep. Does it pop? How does it look on camera, actually? Yeah, it works. Oh, I forgot to... I just noticed from looking at the camera that there is spent ammunition on the base. Gotta paint those. I'm done, though. I'm done working for today. That's true, RHP. They make the best miniatures. They make my favorite miniatures. They make my favorite games too. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, everybody. I did almost 12 hours of painting today. No, it's actually more like 11 because I took an hour nap. I didn't get done.
You posted it too.
I didn't make it all the way there. I don't know what I'm gonna do now tomorrow. Wait, what if I paint 9 of these right now? Is that enough for... Play some Vermintide or something? Thank you for the rats. No, I'm not time for video games. Video games cuts into the valued work time. I think it, I just thought like the pettiest thing ever is making me laugh and I want to do it. I'm just gonna start making like fully 3D printed armies, but like I want them to look bad, like bad sculpts, and just play with those. Neither one of you are gonna judge me for that, eh? You just stay silent.
Now, I just think you play that like 3 or 5 millimeter scale Warhammer, where everything fits on what you can see on screen right now.
I was
Oh,
just
man.
thinking you could do GW ad reads to open as if they were sponsoring you,
Wait.
and then maybe they will.
No, hold on. No, you just may have come up with a genius idea, Spoons.
You can do what Spiffing Brit does with Yorkshire tea.
I don't know who that is or what that is, but what if...
Oh, you have to see it. It's exactly what John Payne's proposing. Every video pretends to be sponsored by them in hopes that one day he will.
Oh, okay.
Has like 3 million subscribers.
So, this is my new gaming studio, right here. I'm going to 3D print tiny little high elves and orcs, and just move them with my stick here. And this is where I'll do my battle reports from now on. I can cut costs way down. I'm not going to need their support.
Whoa.
Like, I don't have to... I have my own studio. Look at this sweet green mat. Has all this battle damage on it.
Hey, think about it. You could print every army exactly the same and paint them different color, because who's going to know
Yeah,
it? That's
exactly.
Who needs to print? Just cut out squares of paper and write the unit on it.
Now you made him say it.
I'm going to
If you
bed.
want terrain, just write terrain.
I can't even fold up a piece of paper into a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No, just reduce the game down. Just roll off.
Steve, you need
Four
a
up, you
stain
win.
box and a grid.
You should do just a full intro to a battle report and be like, well, we're just going to do a roll off for this one and then just end it. 4 up, you win.
Wait,
Otherwise, you lose.
That was the plot. That was the plot to one of our mini wargame innings. I think that's the plot to the second mini wargame inning.
The what?
You've never seen the mini wargame inning?
No.
You haven't been a fan for that long. Years ago, many years ago, when Ash was working for Mini Wargaming, we did a mini wargaming video during the Christmas holidays because Matt and Dave were never in the studio during the Christmas holidays. So we made our own. It's a stupid skit video where we're all just goof around doing stupid scenes from movies. And we called it the Mini Wargaming. And then the next year, Ash wasn't there anymore, but the next year we did it again. And the plot was basically like you just link it? Which one did you link, Spoons?
The one from 7 years ago.
Alright, I'm watching it. Oops, something went wrong.
Ruh-roh.
No, don't autocorrect me. Oh, the Mini Wargaming. Here we go.
Great.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. I just want to.
That's fine with me.
This is the first one. I actually haven't seen this one in forever. Give me a second. I got to make a new scene. This is going to take me just 30 seconds. But again, I can't see chat anymore. Hold on. I got to be able to see chat.
To start.
No, not that. Am I actually... Oh, I didn't do that, did I? Am I still streaming?
Yeah.
Am I?
Well, we can hear you.
Not on my end.
I see you moving.
I literally turned off the stream. Well, the YouTube window. Can I get back into it?
I would hope so.
Yeah, I'm back in. I'm streaming again on my end. Okay. Okay. So I gotta make a new scene here. Then I have to. Sorry. I had it in studio mode. We need window capture. No, screw it. I'm not. I'm gonna play it on my end. You all can go look up the Mini Wargaming and watch it with me.
A flame in your heart. In my heart, there's only one desire. And ba-doo-bitty boo, zap doo-bitty boo.
That's old. It's got Hog Rider references in.
Yeah.
So good.
All right, guys, you guys ready to get some work done? Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Hey, Chris, we need some Hog Riders.
Hog Riders? Somebody asked for Hog Riders. Hog Riders.
Or Archers. Archers are fine too.
Yeah! Look at that guy. He stands up like people. Zombies!
Ah, he had wizards in his tower.
Zombies. I'm a zombie killing machine.
I'm Dave! Power of Chaos! I need archers! Make 2 piles. The things you think you'll need. Sparring champion! I'm Matt! Look at me! I'm doing sit and talk!
That video has links to Matt and Dave's reaction as well as a gag reel.
I'm Matt! I like playing with Tyranids!
Who's doing that voice?
That's Chris. Oh yeah, we actually went down to the park.
From the bars.
I'm surprised
Don't
any of you
accidentally
still
poop
work
yourself. Oh my! Oh my!
I'll start.
But when you want to hurt the tailbone on this one.
You can do it. I'll catch you.
Gallstaff, you enter the door to the north. You are alone. The pungent smell of mildew emanates from the dungeon walls.
Where are the Cheetos?
They're right beside you.
Can I cast magic missile?
Where's the Mountain Dew?
I want to cast magic missile.
It's in the fridge.
Can I have a Mountain Dew?
Yes, just get it yourself.
If you'd listen, I'd like to cast magic missile.
Am I in that room?
What room?
That room where he's casting all the spells.
He hasn't cast anything
I'd like
yet.
to cast magic missile.
At what? There's no enemies yet.
I'd like to cast it at the darkness.
I'm embarrassed.
There's a bow involved.
No. Dude. It's gonna be way harder if the apple's in your mouth. There you go.
Steve, what is best in life?
Dice in my hand, models on the table, and a camera on my face.
Wrong! Ash, what is best in life?
To crush your enemies, see them flee before you, and hear the lamentations of the YouTube commenters.
Good.
Okay.
So we enter the room.
You enter the room. Before you see 3 ogres.
Okay.
I'm going in first. Follow me, guys.
All right. Move your guy in.
That costume
Thank you.
myself.
No, I'm gonna go this way.
I'm gonna go this way. Okay, you're
You're
gonna
watching.
Awesome.
Chris, you're next in initiative.
I'm
You need
going
wear that
to
first streak.
cast a spell that is going to help Steve. I'm going to cast double strength.
Okay.
At the very
Ash,
least.
I need you
Yep.
to roll a fortitude save.
Wait, what?
As
I
the
mean,
vampire comes up behind you.
I ain't got to do anything yet.
I'm tanking over here.
No,
Okay.
it snuck up behind your
What?
group.
Okay, so I'd make a what?
Fortitude save. Ooh. You take 16 points of constitution damage.
What? I'm Constitution 14. I'm dead.
Everybody leaves the stream, please. It's the wisest thing to do.
What? But
No, the stream is actually growing.
I'm out of here. Forget this. I'm not playing with you guys anymore.
Just stick closer to the tank.
He's mad.
Rules of the Jost.
This wasn't a skip. This is
The shield didn't help.
Spartans, lay down your weapons.
Persians, come and get them.
cringe.
Man, I gotta tell you, I haven't had the kung pao chicken from what's it called yet, but it's pretty good. It's kind of spicy.
A little bit spicy?
A little bit spicy, yeah. It's good.
You don't even know what's in there.
Don't be talking about my kung pao chicken. I'm trying to enjoy a delicious meal here. It's good for you. Don't be talking about my.
No idea what's made.
Don't be talking about my kung pao chicken while I'm eating it. I'm trying to enjoy a delicious lunch here. Oh, you alright?
You okay there, man?
Whoa, hey, come on. Oh, slow down. Hey, hey, hang on. Whoa. Yeah. No.
That took way too many takes. Archbee, there is one. There actually is one.
Ash?
It's embarrassing, though.
I don't know why we do stuff like this. You know what we literally fought? Heard it was to like copy paste.
Hey, Ash. Did you get your videos uploaded this week?
Ash got a reaction link. He's a deputy.
Raider, this
You're
is
an errand boy,
We're both gonna end this.
sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill.
That and no?
Curse himself.
The horror. The horror.
Get him out!
Well, I'm gonna run. Y'all enjoy.
Get him out!
You don't do this, Ash.
Get him out!
You don't, Ash, you don't do it.
Out!
Would you paint me? I paint me.
Obviously, the original take didn't have "Would you paint me?" Don't get so close. This is legit scary.
All right. So now we're gonna find out which one of you is human and which one of you is one of those tyrannid things.
It's just A+ everything. And in this scene, Chris back to the audio lines and redubbed over it.
We'll have to see, would not be surprised if there's actually gasoline.
Stuck in the middle with you. On my face.
Guys, come on. Guys,
This is for your own good, Ash.
come on.
Sorry, buddy, but you're acting crazy.
Guys.
Lunatic.
All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.
Is it over yet?
No, you got 2 more minutes.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Morning, Ash.
Morning, dude. Hey. Hey, Justin. Have we uploaded anything this week? All right, dude, quick, make an army list.
How many points?
I don't know. I'm into Spaceballs.
Okay, I was ready.
All right, cool, let's do it. Let's go.
Why haven't you all left the stream?
They're enjoying your pain, Adam.
Mini Wargaming, Justin speaking. Have you tried not playing 40K?
All right, I'm gonna rapid fire my plasma guns at your silver hounds.
Hi there, Chris here with another quick tip for you all. Today we're going to learn about how to paint a white line. Done.
Give him my Jay in charge of the Land Raider here.
Okay. I stand and shoot.
Mini Wargaming, Justin speaking. Have you tried painting your models?
Don't you forget about me.
Well, Matt and Dave, we accept the fact that we couldn't come to Valhalla, but we think you're crazy to leave us unsupervised. You see us as you want to see us. In the simplest terms and the most convenient of definitions, we found out that each one of us is an editor,
An administrator.
An artist?
And a lunatic.
Do you really think we should be left to our own devices? Sincerely yours.
Like how
Mini
you
Wargaming
call
Club.
them out for being on it.
Don't, baby. Don't you on my back.
Oh crap, we have the brush!
I'm posting that. All right, we did it. We did it. I don't know why like 20 some of you decided to stay. I think that was foolish of you.
It's the best line there. In our defense, you left us unsupervised.
Wow. And then the next year we did another one.
And you
I
still
did
had
another
jobs the year after that.
Because I recorded it, edited it, written it. And then we never did another one.
I can only imagine why.
Well, we've had guys come in, new employees since, who really wanted to do one. But I mean, that takes a lot of work. It wasn't even good. Name? We just watched the mini war gaming thing.
I say it's been out for 7 years. It doesn't even have 17,000 views.
Yep. Yep. The lack of quality is the quality. I think, you know what? How many views does the next one have? I'm semi proud of how bad the next one is.
And the next.
How do I even find that? The mini game thing. Don't autocorrect this. No. You need a link. How the heck does my channel? The mini war game reacts to the old world was 2 years ago. Is the second mini wargaming just gone? Have you been able to find this moves?
I'm trying.
How could this be? Wait, did it have a different name?
Was it? There's Life of a Wargamer 64.
Wait,
I don't
mini
think that's-
wargaming.
I'm browsing everything
I
from
think it was called the
2015 right
Christmas special.
now. Oh, you called it Christmas special?
That sounds familiar. Not the holiday special. We did the holiday special with.
I don't know. There's here we go. A mini Wargaming holiday special. I think.
A
this-
mini wargaming holiday special?
Yeah, linked in chat. That looks appropriately same quality.
Okay, let's do one more. No! That's what I did. I clicked the link and it closes my stream. And it's 19,000 views. Doing it. I'm watching one more. Gonna make me feel good about myself. I'm gonna go cry in the shower after this.
Quirk here from miniwargaming.com.
Oh,
and
Quirk.
let me read you a little poem. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through mini wargaming, not a creature was stirring, not even a grotling. The models were resting on the shelf with care, in hopes that Games Workshop rules soon would be fair. The wargamers were nested, all
We're
snug at
skipping
their
ahead.
desks,
I'm not
while
listening
visions
to
of
this poem. It's
victory
too long.
danced in their heads,
I'm skipping
with
ahead
Matt in his
to
office and Dave in his
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
office.
This is where we're actually
Colin
starts.
had come back from holidays and decided to come in and visit with the guys. And while everyone was happy to see Colin, Steve had to let everyone know that he had to get back to work. The guys didn't care much for this because it was the holiday season and they were there to have fun. This was when they decided, you know what? This would be a great time to mess with Steve. And that's when the guns came out. After the first shots were fired, war was declared.
Look at my airbrush, please. I built that.
And that's when Steve realized he was office alone with a bunch of knuckleheads.
Oh, this is cringe. They in here?
No, get out of here.
When Nerf guns didn't do what the guys thought, they decided to escalate things and started doing crazy things like glue on stairs. Oh, no one ever thought of that before. That'll be a
Starting to see
sticky
why there
situation.
wasn't a third one.
This was painful, and I bled.
Nerf gun bullets, second-degree burns, bruises, cuts, and even concussions. Just another day at the office. Oh my.
You let them home alone, you Steve.
Yes. No. The biggest cringe is the end. Oh, jeez. The biggest cringe is.
While all these things definitely set Steve on edge, it wasn't until there was a message from Matthew that his stick-to-itiveness became challenged.
I do miss Quirk, though.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh, hey Steve. Matt called. I wanted to do a game with him. Just playing Tau.
You ever seen anyone acting right here? I'm gonna look Matthew straight in the eye and tell him his army is a bunch of cheap, cheesy, no good, marker lighting, rear armor shooting, cover ignoring, fish face, cow hook, overplayed, monster screecher spamming, crude kissing, circulus, assaultless, funless, no nose, honorless, no balance, bunch of fishes. Hallelujah, holy crap, I'm getting the title wall.
You're a mean one, Mr. Steve. You really are a heel. You're a Simey as a Nurgling, unfair as a ghost keel, Mr.
At that point, you
Steve.
get to direct.
You're about as much fun as a flying monstrous creature with a 2-up invulnerable save. Rerollable. You're a bad one, Mr. Steve. You really are a sleaze. You really just should take a nap after building all that cheese, Mr. Steve. Shh. It's time for a nap. After going down for a short nap after building all that cheese, Steve, while in a deep sleep, was visited by a dear friend.
You will be visited by 3 ghosts.
Why are you talking like that? I don't know. Anyway, you're going to be visited by 3 more ghosts.
That was normal.
Ghosts of gaming past, the ghost of gaming current, and the ghost of gaming things to come.
Alright.
Yeah, look forward to that.
Get off me.
Okay.
Hello, I am the ghost of Wargaming Past. Rise and walk with
I
me.
can't even watch it.
Colin has a sun disturbance in the force kind of shape right now.
See, you used to have fun.
Yeah, that was before Cow.
Steve. On your feet. I'm Ghost of Wargaming present. I want to show you something.
All my strength 5 first
The
hands
previous
wiped
stuff
out
isn't
all of
even
your
there yet.
vindicators.
That's awesome. See? You still play against Tau and have fun?
This army's amazing. You gotta give it a try.
Nah. I've been playing this army for years. I got stick-to-itiveness.
That was dumb. Why are you people still here?
Wake up,
It
dum-dum.
keeps changing. It was 18 like 10 seconds.
I'm the ghost of Wargaming Future. No questions, dum-dum. I'm here to show you what happens when everybody switches to Tau in 40K. So get in there.
Roll to see who goes first.
Yep. I'm going first.
How long have you been playing Eldar?
I win.
All right.
Best 2 or 3?
Sounds good.
Alright.
He's just gonna jump ship? Where's your stick-to-itiveness?
Win again. I don't know, man. It's been another game here.
Yeah, might as well.
Do you want Warhammer to turn into a Tau-on-Tau game?
Yeah, you got this one.
Woohoo!
Want to just call it Tau Hammer? You want the whole game to just boil down to a coin toss? Where's the strategy? Where's the fluff?
You there, Beardo. What day is it?
It's the day before you're supposed to play Matthew in the Tau.
Still have time.
I mean, actually, you probably do pretty good playing Tau. If you look online, like they're in the top of the meta right now. Statistically speaking, I mean, they're by far better than anything else. Actually, I got a pretty good list if you want to check it out. I found it online when I was cruising some of the forums the other night. So
hey,
It's Josh just being Josh from now on.
And that, dear friends, is when Steve learned the true value of Army stick-to-itiveness. That's all for now, but one final thing. Whenever you hear a bell ring, did you know an angel gets its wings?
This is the biggest cringe. Coming.
Maybe these videos are why they're ghosting.
Yep. Because I took credit for it all.
No, never do.
Yeah. 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 Oh, why did you people join the stream? Sorry, I should turn the stream off. We're out. I'm done. I'm going to bed and calling it a night. I can't do this anymore. See y'all next time.